Why make trillions when we could make billions?
Hello and welcome back. This is Dem Apples. Today I'm going to be playing some 25 no limit rush poker, and I'm also waiting for this $3 sit and go, 18 player sit and go to fill up. I know I haven't really done any sit and goes yet, so I'm going to try to mix it up today and do a little bit of both. But I think it's 7 out of 18 right now, so I'm going to start playing my cash game, and hopefully that'll fill up, and then I'll open up another window. So once again, I really like the rush poker format. I can click quick fold right away, just as I did. I didn't even have to wait for another hand, or I didn't have to wait for the hand to finish, and I get it dealt a new hand. Ace 8, I think it's a little too weak in mid position in a full ring, so I'm gonna fold. As you can tell, I have statistics on some of these players. I have not too many hands on too many of them, but I am going to raise this up just to steal the blinds, because this guy's pretty conservative and that guy's a full stack. I don't think he's going to want to play out of position, but if he does, I'm probably going to fold or give up. And I get raised. He might just be playing back, but I think I don't have any statistics on this guy, and it's a little too early to be doing anything crazy. I'm just gonna make a little note, maybe defends blinds light by, I'm gonna fold, by 3-betting, question mark, question mark, question mark. I never want to make it seem like I'm positive about a note, because I've only seen him do that once, so I'm just gonna keep that note in mind. Ace 10, it's a little too weak. 4-5 suited, might be worth playing in like a multi-way pot. Don't really like playing out of position with hands like this. And I'm gonna fold it because this guy raised. Don't have any stats on him. Jack 5, I'm just gonna instantly fold it. I don't want to steal this guy's blind with Jack 5, and that guy raised. So Ace 10 suited, might be worth a 3-bet if like someone in late position raises me. Let's just check his fold to 3-bet percentage. It's a little too late. This guy kind of beat me to the punch. Ironically enough, if he raised to like 250, I might actually 4-bet here, but his raise just looks really strong because it's almost a min raise, and it's like begging for a call, and he's in position, so I'm out of position, so it's definitely a fold here. And the tournament is almost starting up. 17 out of 18 players, so I'm going to pull that up and keep playing my cash game. Just going to hit tiled tables. There we go. Alright, we're good to go. This is, once again, I think I already explained this in my previous video, but this is a step tournament. Let me just play this hand. I think this is worth a call in position, because it might invite other players, especially the blinds, to limp along, and I have like decent positions, so it's not a bad place to call with 10 Jack. Not a great flop. Pairs don't really give up. A lot of pairs, a lot of flush draws. This guy's leading out so small. I feel like if he had a made hand, he would bet bigger just because there's 3 diamonds, but this may mean he's just making a feeler bet, or he's got a decent flush draw and he's just, I don't really know. I don't have any equity in this pot. I just have Jack high without a flush draw, so I'm just gonna fold. More often than not, small bets like that are usually a decent sign of strength when it's into 2 opponents or more, and that time it was into 2 opponents, so the big blind's pretty tight, and I'm in pretty late position. I think Ace 9 is a decently okay raise here. I'm not really sure how conservative players are. Oh man, I'm gonna fold 4-8 here. I might have to tighten up or start increasing my 4-betting range, because the blinds have seem to be fighting back a lot. I'm gonna fold this time, but maybe you should take a note on this person also. Raises in 3 bets in blinds frequently? Question mark? Question mark. Sometimes it's just good to tighten up when you're not sure whether, when you're not sure how aggressively people are playing at a certain time of day. It is a Friday, I believe it's Friday night, so people might be playing a little bit looser, a little bit crazier, a little bit more aggressive. I'm going to tighten up for a few hands, see a few more hands, get a feel for the game a little better. I don't typically play Friday nights. Maybe I should. More fish. I'm going to play really conservative. So this is the Step 1 tournament for $3, $3 entry or via ticket. And let's see. First through fourth, if I get in the top 4 positions out of 18 players, that means I get a Step 2 ticket, and that gives me entrance into an $8 step tournament. And if I get top 5 out of 18 in that, I move on to Step 3, which I can trade in for a $26 tournament token. So, which is really nice. And if I get in the top 10 places out of 18, I get my buy-in back. I get my Step 1 buy-in back. So it's really good to just play really conservatively and just wait to get hands. Try to at least get your buy-in back. That way you don't have to rebuy, pay another entry fee again. 10-7's a little too weak in this spot, even though it plays well. Also, the big blind, it's important to look at the stack sizes. And if we look at that last hand, I don't think it's done playing yet, but the last hand, the big blind was a short stack, so I'm just going to raise up Ace-King and see what happens. Jack-high board, I'm going to check his fold to c-bet percentage. He doesn't fold to c-bets. I could do a c-bet for value. Also, I don't have a very big sample size on him, so I feel like I can pot control and check Ace-King high. I also have a backdoor draw to the nuts, and now I have a gut shot to the nuts. He's checked twice. He might have like the 10 jack high board is not really a board I want to bet even after he checks the flop, because there's still a lot of draws that he's probably not going to fold, and I think Ace King high might still be good, so I think I still have showdown value. Let's see what he does. He checks. Yeah, I think my ace high is... He might have a worse ace high, so I'm just going to check it down. He had 4s. Okay, that was, I guess, pretty standard. Maybe I should try to c-bet more often on those boards. It was kind of a wet board. 5s are a little too weak to raise this early, I think. A lot of players will raise any pair, but it's just... It's just 5s don't flop well. You just... Either, like, most of the cards on the flop are going to be overs to your 5s, so I've just been folding, like, pretty weak hands in the sit and go. Nothing happened really yet. Also, it's not a rush format, so... I'm just going to fold King 3 here. What's nice about games where people raise you frequently and 3-bet really light is you can be more comfortable playing hands Ace King for a stack, hands like Ace King for full stacks. I'm in position. I don't want to raise him off a worse hand, so I just call. I could raise, could call. kind of a wet board, but they check pretty quickly, and I'm in position, and there's some good cards that can come on. I still have 6 overs to overpair out, so I'm just gonna bet and try to take it down. I think I might still have the best hand if he has like a straight draw or a flush draw. I might just check behind and actually call a bet, because I feel like a lot of his flush draws and straight draws are going to take a stab if I check the turn, which is kind of good for me, since that way I get more value from my hand. And he's not going to bet unless he has something pretty good, because he can easily put me on a 9 that flatted, so I'm going to put him on a pretty big hand, unless he's bluffing with a draw, like I said. But I feel like the 9 is, like, queens and 9s are in my range, and I don't think he thinks that I'll fold those, so I think he has a pretty big hand here, so... Ace 8 is not a great hand. I should just fold. Conserve my chip stack. I'm just gonna fold 3-6 here. Hopefully we can get into some more interesting spots. Definitely be raising 5-7 suited in the button. Just gonna fold. Just waiting for a hand. And, looks like I'm getting near time here for this video, so I'm just gonna end the video here, and you'll see me in the second part of this video. So I'm just gonna maybe play one more hand and call it a video. 9-7, I'm gonna fold. Alright guys, this is DemApple signing out. I'll see you guys in the second part. I'll be continuing this sit and go and this cash game. Alright, see you guys soon.